I'm going to start is a Chinese proverb. Tell me and I'll forget, show me and I may remember, involve me and I'll understand. And this is a really important thing, and I have obviously no idea who said this, but I think it applies to coaching in a really good way. You know, if you think about all of the things that we have at our disposal to coach, one of the biggest tools is forms of communication, right? And obviously the one that we probably use the most but might be the least effective is talking. And you know, there's a lot of things out there. If I did a thing in spring training one time, we had about 10 pitching coaches in the room, and I asked them to write on a piece of paper, put their name on it, what their definition in one sentence or two was on staying behind the ball. All right, so that's something that as a pitching coach you talk about, staying behind the ball all the time, right? And so I have 10 different pitching coaches. I had 10 different responses. And so that just goes to show you, like, if you think about sort of how that force multiplies into our players, we're in the same organization, we talk with one another every single day, and we're using something as simple as staying behind the ball, and we have 10 different definitions of it. What's that going to do with our players? Right? So they're going to have their thoughts on what staying behind the ball is too, because maybe a high school coach talked to them about it in a certain way, or their dad talked to them about it in a certain way, and you see where some of the problems exist with communication. And so, you know, tell me and I'll forget. I think that's a pretty good thing for us to live by. Yes, we do have to communicate, we have to talk, but there are certainly other things for us to be able to help guys understand and help guys feel what we want them to feel. Show me and I may remember, right? So we have a ton of visual tools now. Video is everywhere. Some of the things that we're using, that's going to be another level of understanding. Involve me and I'll understand. The more that we can involve our players, the more that we can capture a feel for them, it's certainly the best form of communication that we have. So as a coach, we have all of these things. I urge you to talk less and do more, involve them more.